Hello, everyone. Welcome. I hope you're doing well today. I am still in Europe. I'm in Germany right now, loving it. My members are starting to get the videos I've been shooting. It is so nice. I am so happy to be back in my old stomping grounds of Deutschland. And I will be uploading some videos on my German channel. I'm sure some of you know that I have a German channel where ich spreche Deutsch. Ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen. Yeah, okay, and then I'm going to make some more videos with me speaking German. But aside from that, I'm going to be talking about this documentary once again that's coming out about Meghan Markle and giving a little bit more insight into this because, I'm thinking a few things. And this, I think, is going to be a pivotal moment for Meghan and our story, The Imitation of Royal Life, because as you know, I talk about that comparison between The Imitation of Life and The Imitation of Royal Life. The character in that movie always wanted to feel like she was more of a white person rather than a person of color. It was so tragic. And that's what we're watching because I believe in the end, there's nothing but tragedy coming from what Harry and Meghan are doing. And so I'll talk a little bit about that because there is this whole thing around Meghan and her diaries that are going to be coming out. And I'm going to give a little bit more perspective around that and talk about it. So let's get into it. Okay, so what we're doing today is we're going to talk about the Meghan's diaries, which are going to be coming out and looking at that. But I also wanted to address something else that Princess Anne, Princess Royal, is not going to be, she wasn't at the opening ceremony of the Olympics, and her daughter Zara Tindall loses her spot to represent Great Britain for the Olympics. She's an equestrian, we know, and she just didn't quite make it. She was slightly short of making the team, and we are sorry that she did not make it. But Zara, hey, at least she tried. She went and did what she does, and we will always root for her. She is such a great person. I really do like Zara because she seems to be, to me at least, very well-rounded woman who doesn't have a title, but yet is a part of royal life, doesn't try to exploit it and say, I should have made the team, I'm royal. That would be something Meghan would do. She would assume she should be able to make the team because she's within royalty. Well, Zara sees it, hey, look, it is what it is. I didn't make it, but I'm royal, but I don't exploit it, right? And we have to admire that. But let's talk about what's going on with Meghan and this new explosive book that she's going to be coming out. Now, another reason around this book title or the idea that Meghan is going to be putting out this book is because there's a documentary coming out from Ulrike Grunwald, who is going to bring out new information, things we've never heard before about Meghan Markle in her past before she met Harry. And I believe that Meghan thinks that this documentary is being worked on with the support maybe of certain secret services in foreign countries that are giving access to information to this documentary filmmaker. I believe that the royal family feels like Meghan is trying to threaten them with a book because Meghan believes the royals may have something to do with certain access or information given to this documentary filmmaker. Now, that's just me speculating. I don't know that for sure, but it sounds like it because think about it. If Meghan is talking about an explosive book that she's going to come out that's going to rock the royal family, if she is saying this, then clearly she believes the royals are doing something secretly, underhandedly to hurt her. She believes that the royals have something to do in a roundabout way with this documentary. There was so much information about Meghan before we knew who she was that the royals or those within the higher up echelons of society had to erase from the internet. There was so much stuff that she did not want people to know. And then it comes out that now the documentary is on hold to make sure they have really thoroughly researched all these accusations before they go forward with it. But think about this, folks. If they were not threatened by Meghan and her people, why would they put it on hold? Something happened, and that tells you there is a there. Meghan knows that the royal family protected her in the beginning. And she also knows that there are a lot of things she's done in her past that she doesn't want people to know about. Let me just tell you, folks, I've been in that world, and I know there's a lot that happens that you don't want people to know about when you're in your unknown years. It's the tenacious woman, young, trying to get what she wants out of the world. And the vultures, the people that prey on young women, will offer you the world. And you cannot tell me Meghan Markle has not fallen into that trap in the early years of her career. So there is a lot out there she doesn't want people to know about. She's scared. And now she's trying to, I'm going to put my book out. I'm going to say some things that's going to rock the royal family. And so now she's trying to put out her threats, things that she says that she's going to do should this documentary see the light of day. Okay, so this is the information, some new information that's come out about that. And this is what is helping me to make that connection, because the documentary filmmaker has come out and said that Meghan is going to release her diaries and put a book out to rock the royal family. The documentary filmmaker is saying this, okay, in this new piece that I'm talking about, because Meghan's camp are threatening the documentary filmmaker. And in their talks, they have made it known, Meghan's people, that she's going to do something to harm the royal family if this documentary comes out. And so the documentary filmmaker, Ulrike, is saying that Meghan is trying to retaliate against the royal family with a book. Now, you have to excuse all the outside noise. There's children playing, there's bells ringing. I'm not in my normal habitat, so please excuse the noises that you're hearing. The name of the documentary is called Harry the Lost Prince. This is the name of the documentary. Now, this documentary, even in its title, lets you know so much about Meghan. What it says is Harry is so lost that he got involved with this skank, and now he has ruined everything. He's lost. He really is. He has lost so much, and he's lost wandering through life trying to make a life with this woman who has done X, Y, and Z. He's completely roaming around, not knowing where he's going, and not able to really find who he is internally, because it's the blaming, it's the victimizing of his own life and his growing up and what happened to his mother. And he's not able to be in touch with who he is. He's not even a part of his life as a UK citizen. He's not even part of his life as a prince anymore. He is so lost. And this is what the documentary is going to focus partly on. That's the title, because Meghan has a lot to do with why Harry is now the lost prince, okay? Now, Meghan will make you think that, he was lost and he found me, Meghan, and now I'm helping him and we're going to rise and be great. But that's not the story. No, it's about Meghan found Harry the prince to help uplift her life wishes of wanting to be this commercial enterprise and to do all these wonderful things in California, because Meghan is the one living her life that was cut short temporarily while she went to marry Harry. She's just picking up where she left off now, thinking she can roam around and do films and be with the A-listers. So truly, Harry is the lost prince. Okay, this is the name of the documentary. Now, this documentary is due to air in December, folks, in December. So they are getting it together. It's going to be out soon. And while we know Meghan is trying to say, well, I'm going to come out with my book. I'm going to come out and I'm going to say things about the royals. People are not going to believe her. She is a known liar. We know that she has told lie after lie after lie. So she can come out with a book, but no one's going to really take her seriously. However, there is that small portion of people that are swayed by Meghan and her lies that will continue to embellish and to make Meghan's lies seem a reality. But the reason why people speak about this is because they know what Meghan is trying to do is she's trying to grow her lies into being the reality, the norm for people. But we can't let that happen, folks. We can't. Now, Grunwald went on to say that we know that Meghan, she has kept a diary during the time that she was within the royal family. Now, Grunwald goes on to say, I remember vividly the impact of Princess Diana's book and her interview on Panorama in 1995. It did more harm to her than the royal family in the end. It is still the same. The most damaging allegations can only come from within. Now, in this documentary that's going to be coming out, this documentary is going to talk about the most heartbreaking reality in time within the royal family since the abdication of King Edward VIII in 1936. And most recently, there was something that they did, this team of filmmakers, Grunwald and her people, they did a documentary. It's called Princess Kate and the Drama of the Windsors, which I'm going to have to watch. Okay, we got to watch it. We got to see what she's saying. She's saying that she spoke to people in California. She spoke to people in New York, and we know a few things that happened in New York around Prince Andrew. So there's a lot that has been uncovered. And this, let me just leave you with this headline. There's a headline out that is saying, resilient, Meghan Markle tipped for big success as Duchess blocks out unnecessary noise. Okay, you can keep trying to block it out, girl. Block out that noise. Keep saying to yourself, la, 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 la. But at the end of the day, there's going to be some noise that's going to get through and you're going to hear about it. Oh, yes. You're going to hear about it. It's coming from a documentary filmmaker and it's going to come from other people. It's coming from people like myself and other YouTubers because there is so much out there to be said. And at some point you're going to be going la, 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 and you're going to hear something. And no amount of trying to tell us that you're blocking it out is going to make us think that you're going to ever get this big success that you're thinking. Because if you were, why you got to tell us? Just go be successful. No need to put out an article that says you're blocking out the noise and that you're tipped to be successful. Because if that were the case, just go be successful. Just go do it. It's not going to happen, but keep believing and thinking it will. While we keep telling you what is really the truth. And that's what it is, folks. Meghan Markle is really trying to do damage, and it lets us know she's not remorseful. She's not trying to bring people together. It's this constant fighting to be this winner of some sort. And in the end, no one wins. No one wins. And most of all, your children are the ones in the end losing. And you won't find that out till many years later. Trust me, folks. I know.